Hello everyone and welcome to Werven's World and welcome to part 4 of my let's play of Tales of Maj'eyal. We're still playing Werven the Archmage and first I would like to go into something. I got a question on how you can see which areas you need to go into. Well, first of all, there is a very nice Steam guide on this. It's basically called Dungeon Order Guide, and it's one of the top guides on there. So if you click on Community Guides, you will find it, and it basically gives you a good overview on what's recommended. But also in the game, you can kind of find it out, and you do that by, let's see, go into the Old Forest. I think that should be higher than I am. No. Let's find a more dangerous place. Here, Dreadfell, for example. Dreadfell is very dangerous. It's no. Well, let's see if I can make this. That's bad luck. And we didn't even get the message. Huh. Where is her thingy? Far away to the east. That's bad news. Level 17 everyone is here. Well, who knows, maybe we'll make it. Ah, there's the portal already. There's nothing too dangerous here. Awesome. Let's see. Ooh. Chance, those are nice. They're sustained skills. Reducing damage enemies 3 or more spaces a wheel deal by 12. Fortitude. Physical save, spell save, increasing maximum life by 4.1%. Shield of Light. Well, that sounds good. Saves and light damage will also increase with my spell power. Perfect. Yeah, let's go for Fortitude. More saves. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. This is dangerous. Here it says now, you stride into the area without a second thought while stifling a yawn, so there's not much dangerous here on the world map. So if I should go in here... here. You feel a thrill of terror and your heart begins to pound in your chest. That means that, well, you're basically not very sure if you're going to survive this area. So this gives you a bit of an indication of where you should be and where you shouldn't. So that's good to have a look out at. But if you really want to make sure, then you can follow that guide and go to the recommended areas. So I am basically just going to do a lot of easy dungeons today, basically all the dungeons that I'm already over leveled for, so I'm probably going to fast forward a fair bit. And this is just, I still get a little bit of experience here. Right now I have 31% and this is too easy, so I already go to the end if I want to, which is fine. So you can see they are level 8, I'm level 10. It's not that bad. But I still get a bit of experience from it, and experience is very, very important in this game, so... A Font of Life aura node. So sometimes you see kind of these area of effects on the map, and when you hover over it you don't see what it does. However, if you move in it, you can see you get either a buff or a debuff, and this is a Font of Life. So I am near a Font of Life, granting me 0 life regeneration, 0 equivalent. It doesn't give me any regeneration because I'm undead, but otherwise you would get some regeneration, which is nice to have. So they are something to pay attention to, even though most of the time I just forget about them. But I guess they could be very important on the higher difficulties. Hey bear! Level 10, boss Norgos the Frozen. He is resistant to everything equally. So I'm just going to try and maul him. I have all these status effects, right? Physical, cold, stun, frozen, slow movement, off balance, global damage reduced by 15. So all of them bad things. I could get rid of the frozen by using a heat beam. No, I can't. Huh. It is a physical effect though. I'm not sure. Anyway. Now I put on my bone shield just to make sure I don't die. There. So that was Norcos' lair already. Alright, so there was also a bit of a question on what I look for in stats. And, well, I don't really have a real plan at the moment yet. I kind of just look at the things I get. But for example here, I have one that gives me a bit of mana each turn, a bit of spell power, a bit of spell crit, and a little bit of defense. Then I have this nice yellow hat here, but it's really for lightning mages and light mages. You get some resistances, which is nice, 10 light and 10 lightning, but you also get 10 light and lightning damage, and you get a talent with it, which calls forth a powerful beam of lightning. The damage will increase with your mind power. I don't really do much with mind power at the moment, but yeah, so I personally prefer the other one because it gives me some extra defense and mana and damage. So even though this one is a rare and this one is not very interesting for the rest, I think I'll just choose that one. Yeah, these wands, they always give you special effects, but I really like my dreaming one, so I can put enemies to sleep. And for the rest, I'm just looking for better staffs, really. Oh, this one I still need to change because it does plus 19 lightning damage, so I need to change that now. I can't really do anything with swords and stuff. Copper ring of sensing. Ooh, blindness immunity. See stealth, see invisible. Would be great, but I have arcade eye, so that's not too much of a thing. So, well, there's not much to say here at the moment, but I'll try to pay more attention to explaining what I'm doing regarding that. So now I need to change my staff to fire, so I go to command staff, mage, fire. There, so now our fire damage is 19% more, which is great. So, I'll just wait until the Rod of Recall is done. So the locations are normally all in the same place. The dungeons themselves are randomly generated by, but the locations you can just find very easily. I'm just going to go into this village. I always forget which villages they are, but there are a couple of villages that have alchemists, and alchemists give you the quests to make a potion, and you can get some nifty stuff from that. But I don't think there is anyone here. I think it's all in the fortresses, fortress-like cities. So yeah, I just go here to Heart of Gloom, which is also an easy one. Let's see. You feel very confident walking into this place. That's a good sign. Ooh, special bear. That's a wolf even. Bear wolf. Even though I'm a biologist, I should get that right. Oh. Ooh, there's a lot of enemies there, so I'll put a fireball there. How many are there? One more. The dreaming one. So if I kill these, or no, that's not this one. No, I thought I haven't played for a while. There's this boss that keeps pulling you in, and you have to kill his minions, but it's not this one. He looks more like a worm or something, I think. It's very easy to forget little details. Alright, so let's see. I actually didn't read all the skills yet. I'll do that after this episode. I do like this one because it knocks back creatures, and that's really nice in case we get charged or something. So I kind of want to put more into there. I'm gonna put some more into this. And then I have a generic point to spend. And I'll put that in this one, I think. It is a sustain, costing me 40 mana, but it makes all my shields better, which is kind of nice to have. Yeah. Do that. Ooh, what's this? Arcane Shield. Each time you receive a direct heal, not a life regeneration effect, you automatically get a damage shield of the heal. So that's why I think I might have made a mistake with that Sun Paladin skill. If I would have taken the direct heal, and then with Arcane Shield, I would always get a shield whenever I would heal myself properly. So that would have been nice, even though I also heal myself with the skill I chose, and it's not a bad skill at all, but I think it might have been better to take the other one. Anyway, doesn't matter much, hopefully. So, more magic. Yes, living on the edge. Yeah, I think next time I play this I might still play adventure mode, that you have a couple of lives, but I might up the difficulty to nightmare. That sounds like it would be fun. Ooh, this AoE is getting really big already. Alright. Ooh, like this is a nice hat. It gives me 11% more fire damage and more resistance to fire, so I can survive my own fire damage a bit better. Does mean I get a bit less mana and less defense and less crit chance. Oh no, the defense is the same. Not sure what's better, but I'm just going to go with fire because I'm a fire mage. Why not? Ooh, a whip. I still want to make a whip character at some point. That sounds awesome. One of the few games where you can have a whip, so I should take advantage of that. And I'm gonna go out of here. Alrighty. And then I think it is time for Kor'Pul, if I remember correctly. That's also fairly low level. So easy, yeah. Oh, these are 100% fire immune. That's bad news. I can put that vortex on them. So that one will keep shooting at other creatures, which is nice. I should put on my shielding sustain. First my shield to be defended, then my arcane. So yeah, be careful about resistances if you're a mage. So I'm not very used to that because I always play like physical things, or at least part physical, or the Uzmancer, which does nature and acid. So I have to get used to looking at that. Oh, I see an arrow coming. I can actually shoot the projectile. I didn't know that. Or can I? Not sure. No, I don't think I can. Archers can be super dangerous. They do a ton of damage. So watch out with those. So now I'm just holding 5 to pass these turns to let the Rod of Recall do its thing. Flame Rod, look at that. Changes damage +5. Mind power a bit more, more armor, more cunning and will. Cunning and will are good. We like cunning for critical hit and will for mana. And I can even spit a bolt of fire with his item. well, that can always be handy. I don't even have any gloves yet, so this is actually fairly nice. You can even see his little gloves changing. Yay! I like that. Nah, less spell power, less spell crit. There's more critical multiplier, so that's nice, but we don't even have that much chance yet, so I wouldn't put anything in critical multiplier yet, which multiplies the damage by a certain amount if you critical hit. Alright, I think that will be it for now, because I really need to start looking at these skills, and yeah, so I'm gonna put the episode to a close. I hope you had fun and hope to see you next time.